My name is BlueOrange22, and this is going to be a more serious video than I usually do, because I have a very serious warning about an upcoming disaster, about a really bad situation that we need to look at now before it gets worse. I made a video yesterday about how young men are feeling more and more alienated, and all these articles talking about why all these young men are getting sucked into the alt-right, or they're getting sucked into misogynistic politics. And I made the point that no one is really asking these young men what's going on. Well, there's another part of the problem. There's another side to that coin. These young men aren't really given any outlets, because the moderate men's rights movement like me, MRAs like me, that could guide them in a more positive direction, MRAs who don't hate women, people who talk about men's rights who don't hate women, people who aren't like Andrew Tate, we get attacked, we get suppressed, and feminists, that is a huge mistake. It is a huge mistake to attack the moderate men's rights movement, because what's going to happen is that the next generation of men is going to see the way that we're treated just for talking about men's rights, just for talking about things like baby boys shouldn't be circumcised, or male victims should be taken seriously, or homeless men should be given shelters, and that we get treated so poorly for it, it's going to make them actually hate women. It's going to make them actually become like Andrew Tate, and the next generation are going to be much worse. You're going to produce people who are actually hateful. So instead of suppressing a men's rights movement that doesn't hate women, instead of coming up with all of these lies to try and silence us and try and stop us, you should recognize that we are the hope for that not happening. Andrew Tate is a symptom, and Andrew Tate was not created by MRAs. It was not the men's rights movement that produced Andrew Tate. If the men's rights movement, the moderate men's rights movement that I know, that I'm a part of, if MRAs like me were allowed to flourish, right, and we were allowed to be heard, and we were actually given a proper platform, and feminists actually worked with us instead of constantly attacking us, then we wouldn't have an Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate wouldn't have any opportunity, because all of these angry young boys, angry young men, they would have a much better place to go to, where they would be able to talk about men's issues without immediately being demonized and immediately being attacked. And when you attack and demonize the rational, moderate men's rights movement, what are you going to get? You're going to get a reaction from the next group of guys who they're going to look at people like me and say, well, that guy BlueOrange22, he seems okay. He doesn't seem to hate women. He's saying reasonable stuff, and look at how badly they treat him. Well, you know what? Screw them then. I'm going to go this way. And that's exactly what's going to happen. So when you get messages like this...
Where are you? Ah, you're ridiculous, and men's rights is nothing.
No, it's not nothing, and you need to start paying attention. Anyway, I'm BlueOrange22. Thanks for watching.